Jimmy Glass played as a goalkeeper in a career spanning from 1989 to 2004. In 1999, he would join Carlisle United for a brief loan spell. Glass would only play 3 games for the Cumbrians, but despite this, he was able to cement himself as a legend for Carlisle United. This is a story of Jimmy Glass, Carlisle United's saviour. In the 1998-1999 season, Carlisle United were in dire straits. Having been in the Football League since 1928, their status was under severe threat, with them battling to stay in the old 3rd Division. In April of '99, their season truly hit a crisis point. Goalkeeper Tony Craig had been sold to Blackpool, and the loan spell of Richard Knight had been cut short due to injury. Carlisle United had to beg the Football League for special permission to sign a goalkeeper for the final 3 games of the season. Jimmy Glass would be loaned in from Swindon Town. Glass would make his debut the next day, as Carlisle United drew 3-3 with Darlington. They would draw their next game too. Scarborough United, who were also involved in the relegation battle, won their game in hand. This took Scarborough out of the relegation zone, and meant Carlisle would go into the final day bottom of the league. Carlisle would be up against Plymouth at home for their final fixture. The Blues had to win, and hoped Scarborough would draw or lose if they wanted to stay up. On a hot day, Carlisle walked onto the pitch to fight for their lives. The game experienced a lengthy stoppage when Plymouth defender Paul Gibbs broke his leg in the first half. Disaster struck for the Blues when Plymouth went ahead in the 49th minute. Carlisle had to pull 2 goals out of thin air. Carlisle were given a lifeline when David Brightwell levelled in the 62nd minute. Scarborough's game finished 1-1. Due to the stoppage Carlisle's game had experienced, there was plenty of time for them to seal their fate, while Scarborough could only wait. Carlisle only needed 1 goal to secure their status in the Football League. The clock hit 90, and Carlisle were running out of time. 4 added minutes were given. In the dying seconds, the Blues were awarded a corner. Jimmy Glass began to run up the field, and manager Nigel Pearson encouraged him to get up there. It was Carlisle's last chance to stay in the Football League. The corner was swung into the middle. The ball was headed towards goal, but the Plymouth goalkeeper parried it away. The ball was loose and fell towards the ground at the edge of the 6-yard box. And there to meet it was Jimmy Glass. As if he was a forward, he volleyed the ball straight into the bottom corner. The goalkeeper had scored the goal that kept Carlisle United in the Football League. Fans poured onto the pitch in sheer pandemonium. Carlisle's Football League status had been secured through the most unlikely source. It was full-time moments after, and Carlisle was staying up. It was the most incredible way for the club to stay in the Football League. Despite only playing 3 games for the club, Jimmy Glass was responsible for perhaps the most important moment in the club's history. Jimmy Glass would not stick around, however. He would go back to Swindon Town, and Carlisle were unable to sign him permanently. He spent the next few years going through various clubs in the Football League, before retiring from football aged 27. He spent time as an IT salesman and taxi driver after retiring from the game. Eventually, he would return to football, spending time coaching at Poole Town before joining Bournemouth as a player liaison officer in 2016. Jimmy Glass's goal is an iconic moment in Football League history. It is so unlikely and dramatic, it almost seems like something out of Hollywood. His time at Carlisle may have been short, but who knows where the club would be now without the heroics of Jimmy Glass.